And welcome back. We're where we left off last time in Shadow Empire at the bottom of round 48, where we have 3 decisions awaiting us. And, okay, I didn't get the BP expansion that I got requested to generate, so that'll be fine. Oh, another militia project. You're wanting a subsidy? No.
Order received.
Interior Council. Yep, we don't care about tariffs. Some point, if I didn't expect them to be complaining about taxes, I'd raise taxes. And that's basically the balance on that. Theft of equipment by workers. Minimize the amount of tools available to workers. We're gonna be mean to the workers then. If they're gonna make things disappear, they need to not do that, ideally. Okay, we're gonna carry out the attack here. It's probably not gonna work. Yeah, it didn't work last turn. It's not working this turn. Oh, we got a little bit more push this turn. Let's queue up the replacements. Probably take a couple turns off attacking to get the replacements in. Okay, that'll be done next turn. So we'll set the zone up next turn. I'm going to hold on to some industrial power because I think setting up a new zone. Oh, makeshift ones cost some industrial power, new ones don't. If you're building on a hex that has something, so that's fine. Oh, we got a new brigade here. Let's start having you actually march towards the front. Well, we have potential use cases for you front. And then fluid power wise, did get a militia project, so let's play that.
Order received.
Should help us keep militancy decently high in the capital. Militia house is now 2. So that's gonna... Well, based off of how this is adjusting now... So we've got +1 because we've been keeping the retired militia general happy. We have high loyalties, that's +5. Our culture scores are going to drag it down, but that's kind of unavoidable at some point. And it's not showing here, but previously we had +2 from the militia house. It's now +4. So that should just about offset everything that's dragging it down. So we should actually see it be static at that position. Our current size of the militia is far bigger than the maximum size of the militia, so we're not going to get like natural regeneration of the militia or anything. Oh, and someone has a high demand for metal, so we can make a bunch of money by selling metal off. And that offers me the opportunity, I think is it nation? No, it's a zone. Oh, maybe I don't have the card that I'm thinking of. Or maybe it wasn't. Ah, there it is. Improvised IP.
Affirmative.
Produced 549 IP. Okay, now we can get building things. I think that gets handed to us next turn. So next turn we can use that to start queuing up the second town. Now that the first town will be the first town will be ready next turn. So we'll found the first colony next turn. The other thing I might build, and to be fair, we probably actually should build this in the colony once the colony is built. Might build a port for them as well if we've got the metal and industrial capacity. 7 no losses nor made kills, and we have 4 decisions waiting us at the bottom around 46. Apparently I promised to go to war with someone and then never followed up on it. I'm gonna buy IP. No, I need it for myself right now. And is it 5,000 credits? Yeah, no. We're not that rich. He wants to sell his ammunition. We'll take that. I actually want to suppress autocracy, so we're gonna say no. And yeah, we want to wait a little bit for more personnel to filter up here from our replacements. So we're not going to attack this turn. And to be fair, from our attacks on the previous turns, our ammo is depleted, so the ammo also needs to filter up there as well. Mine's done. That's good to see. So now it's time to make a new zone.
Yes, sir.
Which, of course, is going to be responsible for everything north of the zone. At least until we conquer the city and have more stuff for it to do, or more stuff to be shared. And then similarly here,
Order received.
truck station, organic furnace, and the oil drilling facility.
Received.
Rolling here, better chance of success, and this time we actually succeeded. Try again, and eventually you might actually succeed.
Roger that.
I was expecting that one to fail. That was looking after clicking around a bit. It's like, okay, we're gonna fail wherever we're rolling for the moment, so we might as well just get some practice off. Same here. Let's get some practice off. Next turn, we'll save a little bit for next turn. Next turn, we might try a shove the diplomat into offers of protection. That's way move the HQ here because in practice the HQ is not really going to fight people, hopefully. And we don't want someone to garrison the city for the moment, until we can move some militia in to do that job for the command. I think that's a good place to end the turn. So let's actually, before we do that, what do we got in the city? So obviously we got 3,000 workers. Was that 3,000 workers to work what's on the hex? We need 1,300. Well, that's not even enough to work the hex. Game sometimes. Well, it's enough to run the production. It might be the upkeep cost is shared with the production. Okay, so you need, let's say, another 400 workers plus. Okay, 1,500 workers. So let's give you 1,500 workers. Colonize. I don't know if that just explain apparently, because we're using it a lot, probably. Okay. These guys ignore 1 out of 6. Hopefully that's not too much of a problem. So the intern, unless we get like counterattacks in various places, should be fairly morning. Suffered no losses, nor made kills, and apparently have 7 decisions this turn. So a lot of decisions this turn. We've discovered light tanks. This is maybe not the best map right now for light tanks, but we discovered them.
Yes, sir. We're going in. Mission successful.
Oh, and we're having some logistic issues, so I'm probably, if I go here and say colonize, we don't have the colony capacity. That's fine. Construction here. Okay, so we have one more turn, and then we'll do the same there. Truck station's done. Organic furnace is done. Oil well's not done, but that'll be done next turn. And then I got surplus industrial capacity. I'm gonna pave the cheap roads up here. So for example, we're gonna do sealed between there and there, because that's running along the plains where it's cheap. That's plains, so that's cheap. Yeah. We're probably gonna want that bridge in it anyway, so let's put that bridge in. We might actually not want... Well, it depends if we can get that hex. We're probably not getting that hex, in which case we probably will want the bridge. No, maybe it doesn't really matter at this point, because we actually probably run the bridge there. Right, that's as much industrial power as I want to spend. And hopefully we'll lower the logistical needs to deliver stuff up there. Which, if we can get that low enough, means we can then start to deploy our militia. Or deploy our colonists to fill the cities up. You want a tax reduction? No.
Order received.
Foreign Affairs Council, task priorities. We'll leave it balanced. In practice, we probably want a more minor focus, but we actually have contact with the majors, so we're gonna do no new orders here. I think it's still too early. Well, we can see from petrol sample, it's probably too early to buy tanks, build tanks. You want to recruit population? We'll let you recruit population. We'll say no here because we don't want to actually lower opinion if we can help it. The new governor, I believe this is the Cap 4 guy. Yeah, let's use the Cap 4 guy.
Yes, sir.
And they're asking, do we want a joint effort, which we'll accept for the moment. And then senior talent. Okay, so we got that talent gave us a Cap 3 person. Who will serve as the governor for the next city. Actually has better intelligence this time, so a little bit, gonna get a little bit better stats at the cost of a little bit less skill growth. Probably means in the mid run it'll be a little bit better, but in the short run, well, in the long run it will be probably worse with the stat growth, or the stat growth. No, the skill growth will probably make up for the lower stats on the other one. We're a little low on oil, which I suppose that actually might also be affecting the trucks. Nope, not affecting the trucks. What might be affecting the trucks also is that we're not getting all the workers to them. Yeah, that would do. And that's a good place to cycle the turn. Let's cycle the turn. Still got 400 more people deployed to the front lines there. So we'll see if they're deployed on this upcoming turn. Even if they're deployed, I might not want to attack with them, because we want to deploy colonists instead. Suffered no losses nor made any kills. We have 2 decisions. One of which we have to interact with. Republican Knights demand that we hire one of the candidates.
Yes, sir. Roger that.
We'll
sir.
accept.
Aye, aye, sir.
As far as I know, they might be better than the Cap 1 guy. So we'll take a quick look. Yep, the guys are the Cap 3 guys, which is good because somebody might want to colony down here as well. So we'll be fine having more administrators. We got the logistics? Not yet. And okay, the last 100 of the 300 got deployed. Okay. The roads apparently didn't help enough. And let's go ahead and put the new zone in.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and do we have spare logistics here? We do have spare logistics here. So I'm going to do similar sort of math that we just did. So 1,300... 3,400... 4,500. So we want about 4,500 workers there. Don't have that many, so we're going to first drop off enough workers to get there.
Yes, sir.
Then, if I have the colonists, and it does appear at the moment that I do have the colonists, send as population. Apparently, we can't send all our colonists, but we'll send what we can. We'll put some population in the city so the civilian sector can work. Anyway, we see that these nomads are being pressed up against by our friends in the commune. So I'm also going to follow sort of the same suit. And push up a little against them as well to take some territory. Because right now we've got a non-aggression pact with these guys. We're not worried about them coming across the border. Civilian sector building farmlands. Yeah. Civilian sector does what the civilian sector does. Even when you don't want them to. Offer of protection. Okay, so no chance of success without any buffs, but we can get some buffs. Two-shot diplomat. I believe in our case, the Foreign Affairs Counselor is the better of the two that we have in our Foreign Affairs Department. Protection, which does get the buff, so we're up at 156. So our secretary is surprisingly good at diplomacy. Not secretary, the advisor. '23. So yeah, it probably is the foreign affairs guy. Don't see why that didn't jump as much as I was expecting it to. But yeah, so that has a chance of success. It's got a decent chance of success. So we'll roll it, probably fail. Yeah, rolled it and probably failed. The annoying moments when your expectations completely match reality. Okay, metal is expensive. So we'll sell a bunch of metal to get some money, and then we'll turn around and actually buy some fuel, which is also expensive, off of the merchants. Because I'm noticing our petrol storage was empty. Okay, now we've deployed a bunch of colonists, which should actually help with the food, maybe counterintuitively. And the turn after next, we probably won't have an oil problem because we'll have the oil well going, making us some oil. So it's just enough to try to keep all the truck stations working for a turn while we're waiting for the oil well to go. Seven or losses, nor made kills. We have 7 decisions. We lost Warlust, so I think Warlust is probably voluntarism, so probably, or from, not voluntarism, but Fist, so that means our Fist is a bit low. The Secretary quit. Okay, I think the Secretary Order replaces. Yeah, the Secretary Order replaces. Send it to the library. Which city is this? We've got multiple cities. Lope. So this is the capital. I probably don't want to invest there, but at the same time, I don't think it'll be a problem. So we'll just ignore the leader's actions.
Yes, sir.
Policy speech. Your goal is the city of Foltmuth, which is the city we're at war with, is to be conquered in some number of turns. I think we can do that. And we want Fist up anyway. At this point, I should probably actually turn down general strategies and focus on political power here. The only drawback of turning down general strategies, we'll get we'll get fewer spies, which we sometimes use for recon.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Fine. Finish your machine guns. So in this case, I'm actually tempted, and probably will go combat armor here. We'll get next generation armor for troops. Want more focus on military conquest. We're pro military conquest, so whoops. We're going with that option. That's probably not the best option for, you know, making them happy, but well, making the current government happy, but makes our militia happy in the long run.
Yes, sir.
Get the Camp 3 governor in. I believe, yes, all our men have been deployed up here. There's a little bit of shortage of ammo, but that's fine. Can we deploy the colonists? We can. Okay, so the logistics has improved itself enough that we have colonist deployment. So let's do the math again, figure out how many we need up here. 1,300. $300 and 3,400. 4,500 again. So colonize workers. Where? How many short? About 12,000 short.
Yes, sir.
And then as population, basically everything you can send.
Yes, sir.
Do we have any left over down here? No, that's all our transport capacity. Okay. These guys are basically restocked, so I think it is time carried on offense to see if we can complete our demand the turn we were given it. We got given the demand to take Falmouth, and you know what? We're doing it. We took Falmouth. And then let's get the road out to there grooved. So we sealed up that bit. And I can't do the last bit. Yeah, okay. Can't do the last bit yet. We'll have to do that next turn. But Falmouth is ours. Huzzah. Apparently has a hunting community. Which makes sense, though they were hunters. I suppose on that same note, we should grab someone to be the governor. Get a decent governor. Personnel. Got 2 reserve pool members. One has Camp 3. There we go. So we got a decent governor to toss in there. On the next turn. Oh, I think the secretary immediately pulled one of the guys from our reserve pool. That's why we only had one Cap 3 guy to put in the city down here.
Yes, sir, we're definitely taking gunfire. Get out! Take cover! Get out!
Do a little shimmy here. Arm sets, okay. Blenchments, we've taken losses, so we wanted to replace as many of those as we can. Try to push these guys probably back into the sea on the next turn. And then we're probably going to start contemplating pushing more into the nomads coming forward. Going forward, yeah. Seven no losses, nor made any kills, and we have 3 decisions. Getting us health emergency, wasteful accident somewhere. We kept a promise. We promised to do something, and we promptly do it. And we've acquired his own, so that gives us some fate points. Well, I forget which difficulties he gets, so we're not going to give us fate points. Research the ammunition factory, which we don't need yet, but we will probably want at some point. Oh, and to be fair, the supply out here, with all the stuff we did, wasn't super great. We suddenly caused the demand for supplies to go through the roof. I heard a scream of "We need ammo," which is never a good sign in the middle of a fighting, something that doesn't able to shoot back. National budget, yeah, this is fine. New demand. Savannah, 7742. 7742. You want that hex specifically? Sure.
Aye, aye, sir.
New advisor. Let's do the zone decision first. Let's put our guy in the zone. Appoint Governor of Falmouth. We want the cap 3 to be the Falmouth Governor. Yep. So you get the governorship. That should buff our roll for plundering in Falmouth. We're still probably going to fail. But we're going to go interrogate plunderers.
Understood.
And roll to 41 versus difficulty 198. So critical failure. Everyone's pissed because apparently the guy we just put in charge of the city accidentally killed someone. That didn't do it.
Yes, sir.
Medicine roll 101 plus 50 plus 6 for enforcement profile. Critical success, no danger increase. Good to know. And yeah, we'll give the cap 1 the advisor roll.
Copy that.
At some point we might replace it with something better. No new orgs, we don't have the power for that. Yep, still favor research. We got things we want to research. Probably want those 3. I suppose if I was worried about wanting some metal, we want to swap over to Discovery to try finding the way down in Advanced Chemistry. But I think we're good for metal for the moment, so let's do University to try out the tech spread. Okay, so Falmouth currently has no government workers, which is fine. When it comes time to give it government workers, we'll probably want to throw colonists there. At the moment, it's got enough people, enough civilians for its own needs. You got enough civilians, so where do you want to send my colonists? I think I want to send them here. We're low on colonists here first. As workers, how many workers do we have there? Let's send 1,800 to start with.
Yes, sir.
Pop over this one. Work on colonizing this one. Oh, can't colonize that one anymore. We're gonna put the ones we can there. As pops, then send west. Because right now these are basically the 2 colonies I'm interested in. So I want to get my colonists off my payroll. If that makes sense. I want to get them shipped to places where they're useful, which is not my payroll.
Negative to breach.
So that's the hex we got requested to take. We're not going to take it this turn. I think this is one of the main... This may be the main hex of the zone, which means the nomads won't move off of it. But yeah, 700 nomads is something we probably will be able to push into given time. And yeah, we got the militia on the city. Probably pull the spare guys, or pull the whole brigade onto the city to put down any unrest in the city. At which point we'll then probably move off to do other tasks. And hello, Twitch chatter. So, I think I caught that as they went up, and it shouldn't be too old of a message. If I didn't, sorry, I'm not necessarily the best at checking the Twitch chat as they come in.
Going in.
Well, that's good to see. So, why am I... Why am I on a move? I'm being on a regular move. Oh, that means I get the tank move. Cool. Well, I hope you're enjoying watching how Shadow Empire is going. It was a little bit of a slow start at the beginning, which I suppose you have to go back and watch the last stream to see the beginning of the run. But now that we've got sort of the highway to Falmouth down here, and got a couple of colonies set up, it's going pretty well. Got some decent progress coming along.
Roger that. Roger that.
We got to offer protection, so we got a protectorate on one of the other continents. Let's get a reservist for the reserve pool. And then I'll probably want to start spending political power on the private investments, get a private economy going. Ah, I was forgetting about my commercial projects. To distribute the commercial projects.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's cycle the turn. Well, I hope you've been watching it. Yeah, it's I both stream this. Well, I stream the recordings live, but really this is intended for YouTube. So if you're wondering why I'm often just sort of chatting to the void here on Twitch, and not necessarily just wanting to Twitch chat, that's why. It's because I want to try to keep engaging for people who watch it on YouTube, even if there isn't anyone to chat to on Twitch. And yeah, coming up for probably a place where I want to put a break in for the YouTube vid. I want to keep the YouTube vids about 30 to 40 minutes long. So probably as this end turn ends, we'll go ahead and put the part break in. So if you're watching this on YouTube, there'll probably be another part up tomorrow, because I'm going to record like 2 more parts tonight. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around between parts. I tend to take a quick stretch break, so I'll mute the mic during the stretch break, but otherwise I'll get back into it within probably a minute or so. Hope everyone is enjoying, and until the next part, wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part, which we'll be picking up on round 51. So, bye for now.